10 of the 23 candidates hoping to become Egypt's next president have been banned from the election. The country's election commission gave various reasons for the decision. The Muslim Brotherhood's candidate, Harut el-Shatur, has not been out of prison long enough. The former spy chief, Omar Suleiman, doesn't have the requisite number of endorsements. And the Salafist nominee, Hazim Abu Ishmael, is barred because his mother holds a second nationality. Rami Yaqub is a political analyst based in Cairo, and he told me that in his opinion, some of these disqualifications were not all bad news.
Well, the disqualification of Hazim Salah al-Ismail, the Salafi candidate, did not come as a surprise. There has been talks about the fact that his mother is an American citizen, which is doesn't work with the Egyptian law for the presidential elections. So there has been a back and forth with the courts regarding this issue, so it did not come as a surprise. However, what came as a surprise today was the disqualification of Omar Suleiman, a former vice president of Egypt and former director of intelligence. I believe that he provided a kind of a comfort or a choice for some of the Egyptian voters who are afraid of the rise of the Islamic political movements. I believe that these voters will have to find another candidate now to rally around. And that was a big surprise today. It will be a very interesting time the next few days to see the new alliances between political forces behind the available candidates now.
And just briefly, do you think that those who have been disqualified will appeal?
Yes, but unfortunately, according to the Article 28 in the Constitution Declaration, the presidential election results and the High Commission cannot be appealed or do not have a mechanism for appealing. So it will be an interesting patching system for the law for the time being. We will have to see what's going to happen, but I don't believe that the appealing process is actually available for these presidential candidate hopefuls.
And I'm hearing on the ground the situation is pretty tense. Are you fearing that there may be further protests, there may be further violence because of this?
The situation was mostly tense for two reasons. Number one, the candidacy of Omar Suleiman. As you know, he was the former director of intelligence and one of the primary figures in the former Mubarak regime. A lot of the activists and pro-revolution citizens in Egypt were planning a huge protest against Omar Suleiman and other remnants of the former regime who are running for the presidency on April 20th. Now that he is disqualified, it will kind of alleviate some of the tension in that perspective.